Hi, Karen Millen. I'm Amanda Wakeley, creative director and podcaster. I realized I wanted to start my own brand when I returned from living in America in the 80s. There was a real shortage of that understated yet clean and glamorous clothing that I'd learnt was really my style when I lived in the States. And so returning from America at the end of the 80s, where there was probably very little Donna Karan, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren in the UK at the time, I felt like there was a real gap in the market. I mean, the 80s was a completely unique era, but for me, I love to think of the 90s as being the most iconic. It's deep in my soul, those gorgeous slip dresses and the masculine tailoring, just that sense of ease and layering, just gorgeous. My wardrobe staples would always start with great white shirt and really well cut pants, cargos, jeans, and then a really, really good jacket. I've always thought that if you've got a beautifully cut and beautifully made jacket on, you're dressed, you're in your power mode. I've always believed that clothes are incredibly powerful, and that doesn't necessarily mean wearing a power suit. It can be the opposite, in fact. It can be a really beautiful cashmere sweater that you just feel envelops you and cocoons you and makes you just feel gorgeous. And I think if you feel gorgeous, then you're going to be the best version of yourself. I think it's really easy to feel like you've lost your style as the years progress. I always feel quite strongly about trying to find your personal style DNA. What is it that makes you tick as a person? Are you a little bit sports luxe? Are you a little bit rock chic? Are you a bit bohemian? And I think if you can work out who you are, sometimes by looking at images on social media or Pinterest, and look at pictures and say, oh, I really like how she looks. I think I'd look good in that. And then have a go in your own wardrobe and try on things, put together things, perhaps in a way that you've been inspired by, and then take a little cheeky selfie and come back to it the next day and think, do I like how that woman looks? Do I believe it? Does she look confident in her clothes? I think it's quite a good style tip. And the other thing is, dress for yourself. What makes you feel good? If something makes you feel good, then that's 99% of the battle. And in fact, it's not a battle. It should be fun. Clothes should be joyous, they should be uplifting, and most of all, they should make you feel the best version of yourself. Gosh, standout career moments for me have always been when a celebrity or a royal choose to wear Amanda Wakeley. That's always a massive endorsement of the brand. I also loved it when I would be in the flagship store in Mayfair and a client would come out of a fitting room, definitely walking taller with a bit of a wiggle in her hips, and you could tell that she was feeling powerful and loving what she was wearing. For me, that was my moment of job well done. Staying motivated through challenging times has always been an important one for me. I think any entrepreneur I know has had challenging times, so it's a fact of life. And it's about getting out of bed, pulling your running shoes on and getting some fresh air and getting into nature. And always I've come back from a walk or a run feeling like I've got a clearer head and I feel empowered from it and know what I'm heading into in my day ahead. It's been really fun rediscovering the Karen Millen brand, and there have been some big surprises for me. I always thought of it as power woman, power suits, and actually great cargos, great knitwear, beautiful shearlings, and a great baseball cap. I've always been fascinated by why we choose the clothes that we choose, how they make us feel. And I had this dream that it would be fun to go on this sartorial journey or style journey with a very wide range of guests talking about their lives through their looks and why they made those decisions, why they chose to wear those clothes that they were choosing, and the impact it had on them, and the stories around that has just been a fascinating conversation for me. My power woman would be Carolyn Bassett Kennedy. She just had this effortless, gorgeous, glamorous yet understated style.